Hey, it's Kat at Kattalestv. I just watched a clip from the Midas Touch. Howard Lutnick, who works in Trump's cabinet, did an interview, and they showed a clip where Howard Lutnick is talking about Jeffrey Epstein. Now, if you don't know, Howard Lutnick is in Trump's cabinet. He also used to do fundraisers at his house. He lived at 11 East 71st Street. And Jeffrey was his next door neighbor. If you don't know, I covered the Jeffrey Epstein story when I was in New York in 2019. I literally was there shooting a bunch of stuff from Wendy Williams to all the things that were going on in New York at that time, including like Spielberg doing a West Side Story and Dave Chappelle, Barry Manilow. It just went on and on and on. But I was there shooting. And I went to the courthouse, and next door to the courthouse was where Jeffrey was being jailed, and also El Chapo was as well. So I always tell too many stories at the same time. The courthouse is right next door. So these people in that metropolitan correctional facility, they never were able to go on the sidewalk. They were taken beneath the ground and to the courthouse because they were high profile, okay? So anyway, I was there and I asked Jeffrey's lawyer, was he worried about Prince Andrew testifying? And literally, I think it was the next day, Jeffrey was dead. So, fast forward, I was covering Jeffrey's house. There were so many weird things going on, but Howard Lutnick lived right next door. Howard Lutnick was the head of Cantor Fitzgerald. And on 9/11, Howard decided not to go into work, and the Twin Towers fell. And that's where Cantor Fitzgerald was in. Now, you have to understand something. Jeffrey was a mathematician, allegedly, but didn't have a degree. He was into numbers, and his house used to be a school. This story gets so crazy. But again, I want you to understand something. Jeffrey lived at 9 East 71st Street, and Howard lived at 11 East 71st Street. 9/11, okay? I call it murdered by numbers because there's some weird shit going on. So anyway, in the interview that I saw, the clip, Howard talks about being invited over to Jeffrey's home. Jeffrey invited him and his wife because they were new neighbors, allegedly. And he's telling that Jeffrey literally gives him a tour of the house. And in one room, there's all these massage tables. And he hints to Howard that he gets a massage every day. And he goes, you know, those kind of massages, implying it was something else, right? In front of Howard's wife, allegedly, this is what Howard's saying. And he said that he never went over his house again, and he excused himself. What's really interesting is they live right next to each other. And when I was filming the house outside, I noticed these security surveillance cameras that were on Jeffrey's townhouse. Howard's townhouse was shorter than Jeffrey's. So Jeffrey, even on the rooftop, had cameras that looked directly into Howard's townhouse. And again, Howard used to do fundraisers for Trump. So whatever was going on in Howard's house, as God is my witness, I believe Jeffrey could hear it, or his surveillance. I've never seen cameras like I saw on Jeffrey's house. And in one of the videos, I'll try to link it. You can watch it. It's insane. Absolutely insane. So I don't believe Howard in the sense of he never hung out with Jeffrey again, because those houses were connected. And both Jeffrey and Howard were really close to Trump. So there's just some weird shit going on. I believe Jeffrey Epstein was connected to Mossad, because there's just too many weird coincidences. And Trump met Ghislaine Maxwell's dad I believe either in late 80s or in the 90s at least, because there's pictures of Howard, I'm so sorry, there's pictures of Trump with Robert Maxwell's, Ghislaine Maxwell's dad. You can find it online before he died. So a lot of people realize that Robert Maxwell was a super spy. He worked for multiple countries, including Israel. So anyway, Howard Lutnick is really throwing Trump under the bus because he's saying that everybody knew what Jeffrey Epstein was doing, and that Jeffrey was using these rich men to compromise them. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, watch Midas Touch's video. Check out some of my Jeffrey Epstein videos. Just do a search on my YouTube channel and you'll see. But the Jeffrey Epstein story needs to come out. It involves MIT, Harvard, most of the tech oligarchs. It's a crazy story, and that's why they're trying to stifle it, okay? This is Kat at Kattalestv. Democracy is worth fighting for, so get ready. Bye!